have no idea what is coming with Ethereum. Everyone's kind of waiting for 2.0, saying like, oh, this is coming, we'll hear some more news. Oh, it's getting pushed back because a lot of work being done, and then blah blah blah, and it's kind of like, what is going on with Ethereum? And it's kind of weird because the only time we really hear about Ethereum is, oh, look, it dropped 30%, it dropped 40%, it dropped 50%. So what's going on? If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys do leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. There's some interesting stuff here. Bull traps, lots of stuff here. So we're going to show you guys here exactly what we're talking about. Okay, here we go. As you guys know, for one, we're not financial advisors. I'm not tied to any of these cryptos. I just read the news and try to give you guys as much information as possible. Do your research before you invest. So we are looking at Ethereum. I'm invested in Ethereum. I like Ethereum. I think Ethereum is great. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, okay, check this out. Ethereum risk bull trap after 25% ETH price rebounded. Ethereum's token ETH could be entering a bull trap zone after rebounding back above the 1,000 mark from 18 months low of 885. I remember I was talking about this like, hey, we need to get into this quick before it starts ramping up. And it got crazy low, which I have a feeling it's gonna come back down. It's gonna come back down. The first among these indicators is a rising wedge, a classic bearish reversal setup that forms after the price trends upwards inside a range defined by two ascending but converging trend lines. The wedge setup gains further confirmation if the trending volumes drops alongside the rising prices. So check this out. So Ethereum price paints a rising wedge, and as you can see here, there's a little triangle, and you know, people always say like, oh, you want to see them break this, because if it starts testing this, cool, we're gonna be coming up. When you look at all these numbers here at the bottom, look at this, just dropping, and people think like it's gonna come up here and it's gonna keep going, but I've done several videos this month where it talks about this. Just be extremely careful and do your research on this. Ether has been forming a rising wedge since mid-June, as how the chart shows. Its interim bias appears to the downside with a decisive breakdown below the lower trending line, risking a decline towards 870 to 950, depending on where the breakdown begins. That means 15 to 25% decline from June 13th's ETH price. 70 million exits Ethereum funds. Ethereum bearish case is supported by evidence of significant outflows from investment funds. Notably, Ether related investment products witnessed outflows worth 70 million in the ending June 17th. And look at this, as we see weak flows negative 69.9, and we see exact like these charts is it's there. You can't really lie. Ethereum options open interest on shows over 1 billion in notion for Ether, awaiting the expiry on June 24th. Interestingly, these Ether options are major puts around the current price levels, with a concentration around the 1,000 strike, according to the data from CoinGlass. The June 29th expiration could potentially influence Ether price action, primarily because it trades only 10% above the preferred strike of $1,000. Additionally, a move towards 1,000 could trigger the rising wedge setup. Again, you guys got to be super careful, because it's funny because I did say this thing could drop to 800 bucks again. It could drop pretty low. I could see Bitcoin dropping lower to about 15,000. Like, don't be surprised if it even drops down to 10,000. And don't be surprised if Ethereum drops down to maybe 500-600. I'm like, I was very like aggressive with those bottom numbers. Yeah, I think it's going to drop where people are like, oh yeah, this looks like it's going in the place where we're talking about. And I think it's going to drop even lower. And that's where people are going to freak out. We need an actual freak out to happen. And I think that's what it's going to take. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys seeing the same stuff that I'm seeing? I don't know. Like, what are we all seeing? What are we all looking at? Do you think this is going to continue to go lower? From my research and what I'm looking at, I think this is going to go just a little bit lower. Kind of scary, interesting, but yeah, just be careful when you guys are investing because you never know what's going to happen. So with all that being said, hope you guys appreciate this video. Try to get you guys all the latest and greatest information. Make sure you guys leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, stay tuned to the episode. You guys take care, and we'll see you guys in the next one.